Africa has become a favorite among investors. It is home to some of the fastest growing economies, and nothing can be said of these economies without mentioning tech, transport, energy, and natural resources. This is where investors are looking to soar. The continent's population is relatively young, literacy levels are rising, and there seems to be an inkling to solve age-old problems with fresh, juvenile solutions. It's in e-commerce that Africa is finding its niche. By 2030, it is predicted that 3/4 of Africa will be users of the internet. But way before then, there are clear indicators of the impact this will have on the way of life on the continent. In a report by data-driven firm Brita Bridges, Africa has so far raised $940 million for tech, as in the first half of 2021, and is expected to raise $1 billion more by the end of this year. This is already above figures reported for the last 2 preceding years. It is statements like these that make us curious to figure out which African country is taking first place to become Africa's top tech investment destination. Could it be Egypt, whose tech scene has been underlooked for a while, but not any longer? Its startups like Furi, Trailer, and Paymob in Cairo are on the radar of many international players. Furi, for example, is a staple worth $1 billion in market capitalization. Paymob, a payments infrastructure developer, announced in 2021 that it closed its Series A round with $18.5 million. What gives Egypt such a boost is its rather stable structures. It is also a very scalable country with over 110 million people as potential subscribers, and the focus on STEM education doesn't hurt Egypt one bit. It's no surprise then, according to the International World Investment Report of 2021, that Egypt came ahead of every country in Africa in FDI, receiving $5.6 billion. Nigeria came second. Nigeria has had some of the most successful startups in Africa. In March 2021, Flutterwave announced that it closed its round C with $170 million, earning it the title of a truly African unicorn. It is now worth over $1 billion. What consolidates Nigeria's place in this contest is Stripe's acquisition of Lagos-based Paystack for $200 million. Then there is Kuda, Nigeria's mobile bank, doing $2.2 billion worth of transactions. This clearly shows where the potential lies. Across the continent, to the east, we look to Kenya, the home of Mpesa. Just like Nigeria and Egypt, Kenya is a worthy contender in tech on the continent. Its Mpesa, a peer-to-peer payment solution, is responsible for 5% of the country's GDP. In March 2021, the International Finance Corporation announced that it would invest $25 million. That is close to 27.5 billion Kenyan shillings in technology. Peer-to-peer fintech solutions enable inclusion because they reduce the infrastructure requirements. It is one of the reasons that Kenya is at 85% of financial inclusion. Kenya is also second most attractive investment destination according to EY's Africa Attractiveness Index 2017. It continues to flourish because of the surplus of tech hubs, accelerators, and incubators around the country. A young, well-educated population gives Kenya an advantage. Its tech ecosystem has earned the title of Silicon Savannah. Kenya is planning to build a technopolis called Kwanza Technopolis, which will be the envy of many African countries when completed. We can also look at Rwanda, with its advancement in use of drones in service delivery. Who is to say it won't rival the largest contenders we see today? Whoever wins this race will have to produce scalable solutions to alleviate the day-to-day problems in a truly African way, while overcoming structural disadvantages such as the high cost of internet access. Whichever way it goes,